So to my realtors, my business people, yeah, I got my glasses on today because I'm reading from some notes that I took. We're going to talk about you're shifting your mindset and the language that you use. I want you to shift from just considering yourself a real estate salesperson to again being a business person. I want you to start having a business person mindset and not just saying, "Oh, I'm the Elgin and Paul Walker team of EXP, and I'm a business owner." I mean, that sounds good, but you need to have a mindset of a business owner. You need to have a mindset of a CEO. You need to have a mindset, and a lot of that has to do with language, small things that you say that'll make you think a little bit differently and will help you make different types of decisions with your business. So let's talk about a couple of things. Like, for instance, when you're closing your transactions per year, do you put in your business plan, do you always say, well, I closed 36 deals, I had 36 transactions, I had 14 sides, I had 50 million in volume? Is that what you say and what you think? Because let's be real about a couple of things. Number one is that sounds good. If you're doing it for the consumer, the majority of the consumers don't really understand what that means, and the half that do understand what it means really don't care, because all they care about is what's in it for them, as they should. So have you thought about saying something along the lines of, I'm going to help 36 families accomplish their real estate goals this year? 36 families. Can you see and feel the difference? I mean, if you go to the doctor, you go to the doctor. Do you want to be one of 36 transactions? Do you want to be patient number 05173463, or do you want to be Elgin Walker? Now I know that my doctor would have many more patients than me, but I would like to feel when I'm working with my doctor that day, I am the most important thing on his plate at that moment, and everything that he or she is doing, excuse me, is directed toward me personally and my personal health journey. Well, your clients, your customers want to feel the same way. You're a business owner. You're a business owner. Change your language a little bit. When you are talking about how you earn your money, do you focus on the words commissions or checks, or do you say things like you're generating revenue, the revenue that you're generating from your real estate business? The revenue is what fuels your enterprise. See, if you're Elgin and Pilar Walker Enterprise, real estate is just a branch of what you're doing. Now, it can be your main source of revenue. It can be the part of the business that fuels other things. So then you might say, well, Elgin, what's other things? Other things are your investments. Other things are your stocks, your bonds, your Bitcoin, your whatever it is. Your funds for your children. There are other branches to what you do. Whether or not you consider them that or not, it determines on whether or not you're looking at yourself as a business and not just a salesperson. I would challenge you to not think and to say consistently, well, I'm looking to save money, I'm saving money. And I've been guilty of this and still do this sometimes. This is a habit that's been hard for me to break, is I'm not looking to save money, I'm looking to create assets. Now, let's be clear. Assets are the things that build long-term wealth. So we're talking real estate. We are talking stocks, bonds, Bitcoin, crypto, whatever other vehicles. We're even talking about, your business, your real estate business is an asset, and hopefully, or any other business that you have. You're a business owner. That business is an asset, in my opinion, because it's generating revenue, it's generating opportunities. Now, you want your assets versus saving money, because your assets can grow, and your assets can outpace inflation. And as I'm learning on my journey, and learning on my journey meaning by application and not just by hearing and listening, is that when you have assets, particularly certain types of assets, and you accumulate them properly, you never really have to sell them. You can borrow against them. That's what the real rich do, right? I mean, when they have real estate, they don't sell their real estate. They borrow against it. I mean, if you happen to own hotels in downtown L.A. or parts of Manhattan or some other state, you don't sell those buildings. You borrow against them. You keep the asset, and then you let the asset continue to grow, and then the asset gets passed down to your family tree. Follow what I'm saying? And if you really look at good assets, you can do that with just about any of them. Now, you may have to dig a little bit and learn a little bit more, position yourself, but that's just what I say. You're creating assets, all right? Likewise, the same things on your spending. Don't just call them expenses or liabilities. Just think about this. An expense is something that can support growth. And that means it can be from training, from coaching, marketing. A liability basically just drains your business, delivers no return at all, no possibility for return. So you're going to have expenses. You just are. I know, debt-free, blah, 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 etc., etc. But you're going to have expenses to grow and to scale. Not necessarily a bad thing. I think, again, that we just have to elevate how we think and how we speak. We're not just out here closing deals. We're helping families. We're running a business. We're building wealth. We're creating legacies. My challenge to you: go through your daily conversations. Go through your thoughts. How do you speak to yourself? Not alone speak to other people. Realtors, this is important. This is very important. I promise you that when your language changes, your mindset changes, and most importantly, your results will change as well. If you have any questions or you'd like to speak to us directly, feel free to give me a buzz. Reach out to me in DMs. We can talk. If there's something that we can help you with, and there's probably something I can learn and be helped with from you. Take care. Watch your language.